Crack. Everybody loves it. But what about games on crack? That is correct, I'm bringing this absolute banger back. Because y'all seem to like it and my addiction to crack has never been worse. And if you haven't already, please poke your eyes out, unless you want to have a fucking seizure. Cruelty Squad. A game that makes me feel right at home like no other.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Influencing the stock market, having the IRS right at my doorstep, and going on a cruise ship full of naked men. If I was to describe it in one word, it would probably be blarg. Yes, that is a word. The visuals feel like taking the skin off my grandfather, increasing the contrast, and taking a random preschooler high the fuck out of his mind, and letting him take care of the coloring, and adding a little bit of alphabet soup into the mix. The gameplay feels like any other fast-paced shooter, until it doesn't. Once I discovered the body mods, the movement... Easy.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except...
And the fucking stock market, the gods knew it was over. You know, I would say the weapons are very unique and stuff, but the game itself is just unique and stuff. Now what kind of terrible human being would I be if I were to spoil the story of this absolute fuckfest? So I'll just briefly summarize it. You know when someone wakes you up and it feels like they're speaking in a fourth dimensional language?
Yo, workplace happen CTV salami CD later.
Even though it has all the roots of a fast-paced shooter, Cruelty Squad is probably the reason why I would be put in my casket 10 years earlier. But all jokes aside, Cruelty Squad is truly a mesmerizing one-time experience. I hope that one time is self-explanatory. Did I also mention that the characters look like somebody ate a Picasso painting, shat it out, ate the shit, vomited it out
long before time,
and put it in a blender, poured it in a glass and put a fucking umbrella inside of it. And for a whopping $16.79, you can also become an emotionally dead grunt of Cruelty Squad. Hyperdemon. A game where just the Steam reviews are enough. As the creator stated, they wanted to make something different from all the retro shooters that have been coming out lately. And holy fucking shit, did they succeed. The premise of the game is reaching the end as fast as possible. Now, we don't get a lot of tools to help us achieve that goal. The game is purely about mastering its mechanics, which feels unbelievably challenging actually. What the fuck? Each time you die, whether it's in 4 seconds or 20, it feels like you already improved a tiny bit. To be honest, I would call myself quite the gamer, especially when it comes to the FPS genre. But never did I think that I would have to complete the entire motherfucking training section to know what the fuck's happening. The great thing about the game is its flexibility. The faster you kill demons, the faster your score grows, the demons spawn, and the difficulty increases. And it's the same the other way around. If this ADHD-friendly mix of dynamic, always changing environment and utilization of mechanics sounds fun, I also recommend playing its predecessor, Devil Daggers. But rather than killing as fast as you can to get to a goal, it's an endless shooter. Now for a little break from the seizures. A really captivating demo captivated me. Reaver. A game I wouldn't be shy to compare to ULTRAKILL, like most of the games on this list. Now at first glance one might say, well, isn't this just another fast-paced ULTRAKILL ripoff? Who the flip is that? Boy oh boy! Are you wrong? Now hold on, I know. You go to arena from arena, killing monsters with more and more weapons at your disposal. But with a twist. They managed to squeeze in combos into this already difficult to manage environment. And I fucking dig it. I don't think I've ever sat and played through a demo so in an hour and a half I was finished, and it was just like the aftermath of a crack high. It felt great, and I wanted more. Now let me put on some jazz for you. Do you know the meaning of the word stupefied? Well, cause I sure didn't until like a couple of minutes ago, and it was absolutely the way I felt playing through this game. It's like a game that just keeps saying, let's do it! Wanna fly on your recoil? Let's do it! Do you want to get dominated by all the female characters? Let's do it! Oh, and also, what's the fault of games and the fucking One Piece references?
You have disrespected this series for far too long. Prepare to face divine punishment.
Never did I think that a roguelike would make me want to peel off my skin so much and also make me love it. Hey, what the fuck? Voidborn. Have you ever wanted to take a trip to Birmingham, but you never could? Well, for a fuckable $12.79, you can. Now, the basic premise of the game is... Hold on. Let me guess. Does it consist of
going through locations and killing enemies in a fast-paced, movement-focused
manner? Fuck you, man. Combining the roguelike aspect and the fast-paced brain rot killing is indeed applaudable. Anyway, we get to choose our playstyle completely differently each run. And how do we do that? Gate! I will now very professionally describe what each gate does.
I need healing.
Oh, and also, this is what the game tells you once you die.
skill issue.
Imagine Tony Hawk having a one-night stand with Jet Set Radio. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. You know, I would love to compare this game to something on this list, but I just fucking can't. Bomb Rush Funk is to be one of the most unique games on this list. Going around on either a skateboard, BMX, or skates, blasting funky ass tunes with your crew, trying to make a name for yourself in New Amsterdam City. By going head to head in freestyle battles against opposing crews, doing sick ass graffiti, and running from the cops. Scratches, no not scratches, fucking wax. And it's that I can't really explain. It offers a very simple trick mechanic which you utilize with your 2 mouse buttons. Although I do wish it was a little bit more complicated, it still lets you pull off moves like Tony Hawk on 50 grams of Adderall. Think about a video game finisher. Not original, right? Well, here, you give your enemies a beating and then you spray all over them. The more you progress into the story trying to become legends, you notice the city getting painted in your colors and it feels great. Now, would you believe me if I told you that I want to fuck a video game soundtrack?